stations. We have an emergency. We're losing people one after the other. We need help.
It was already too late when they called us. The rescue team was ready for anything. But then, that bright light. Before I could open my eyes, we were the only ones left.
Good evening, chaps and chapettes. Roggor here, and welcome to Distrust. Now, as you may have had a little inkling from that little intro video, and if we just take a second to listen to this music. This is late 70s, early 80s as crap, because essentially what this is, it is essentially strategy the thing. Yes, start fine. New start is fine. And as always, I've always done a little bit of a check just to make sure everything works. And this game is actually pretty bloody hard for me, so I'm going to go with the standard difficulty. Right, okie doke. And as you saw there, you play as 2 or 3 of those little helicopter survivors, and you're in this polar Arctic research base where some weird shit is going down. So now we got to choose our 2 folks. Now, like I said, I did do a little bit of a test, and I did for some reason unlock these 2 new ones. So let's have a look and see at them. Okay, starts with some food and is better at cooking. Okay. Oh, an engineer. Interesting. And has a bunch of tools to start with. That is good. But he hasn't got much cold resistance. Yeah, so you've got to find this balance. And he starts off with fuel. And she... I think Irma's probably the best average one. Because she's got she's got 2 on all categories and doesn't get hungry too much, but she doesn't have many specializations. And he doesn't need to... He doesn't use as much fuel. That's annoying, because it's a case of, like, every person has one good thing about them, and it's really, really, really tough to choose. No, okay, I think we'll go with Irma and Olaf. Okay, so let's just remind myself. Okay, so he's good for fueling stuff, and she's good in a sort of a long run marathon sort of style. But let's get to the crash site. And if that little item looks familiar to something from a certain 80s film, you are totally right. Here we go. Let's head to the crash site. Wait, where the hell is everybody? Okay, let's quickie pause. Right, now let's have a look-see. M for map, and one of the other things is this game is entirely randomised. You got the zones on the left-hand side. You just got to go through basically all the zones, get to these exits each time, and escape, and that's how you quote-unquote win the game, but it's randomised each time. Right, okay, so let's have a look. So, okay, so the green ones are open, and we don't have to fanny around with opening locks, so... Okay, so let's head to the medical station there first. Okay, so let's make Irma and Olaf head on down there. God damn it, Olaf, hurry the hell up. Okay, good, this place is already lit, that's very handy. And now to literally steal everything. Have a look at the desk. Oh, we got some info. What we got? Okay, that's basically clues on the game, essentially. Yeah, someone can... Okay, random event. Good bag, good. Hey, good. Hey, free cup of coffee. That is very nice. Yes, and unfortunately, it's not totally the thing. At least not that I've discovered yet. It's not like gross things. It's basically flying balls. Don't giggle. Oh, hey, what was that? One sec, let's quickly check the inventory. Oh, great. Adrenaline. Okay, that's essentially a Phoenix down. Very handy indeed. Okay, have we got a... No, I can't break it apart to get planks, unfortunately. Okay, oh, handy, that's a medical station. You can make up make up bits and bobs there, but apart from just the fact that The Thing is one of my favourite films, yes, it's gross and disturbing by all means, but just maybe it was just because of it was just the way it was made that made it so good. Might not be. Yes. Okay, grand. Okay. I know it's scrubby to keep pausing it, but time is really, really of an essence here. Right, so that's a maintenance area. So I want to go bibbidi bam, then bammity bammity bim, then skedaddle back over to the cafeteria and open up there, because from what I've seen, you really do want to go everywhere as much as you can. And in these early stages, it's one of these things that I hate, games which do have time limits, but at least hard time limits. Ones where it's like there's literally a timer in the corner, you got like 10 minutes to do the entire cocking game or something like this. This has more sort of a natural a saw. That's very handy. And we got... Okay, saw, grand. Shovel, even better. Need you later. Oh, soup. Hey, this is a good start. This is a good start indeed. Obviously, later on in the game, these areas are not lit up to begin with. It's a case of you got to go to these places, and the first thing you need to do is find where the... Because each building has its own furnace and generator, which can be a bit freaking annoying, but, you know, sometimes you just got to deal with it. Ah, planks. Handy, handy, dandy, dandy, dandy. Okay, right, so that's that place. Ah, not entirely looted yet. Yeah. Now you can saw up the crate now that I've got that tool. Handy, handy, handy. In the meantime, Irma can skedaddle on over to here. So near the first area, there shouldn't be any enemies. Oh yeah, this is that little loading screen. Apparently the developers of this game are actually from Siberia. So the cold is very realistic, because bloody hell, if there's any people who know what it's like to be cold, it's the freaking Siberians. Right, what have we got in here? Nothing? Okay, grand. Aha! See? Closed area door. Now, normally what I need is either a key or a lockpick. Fortuitously, I have a lockpick. But listen, unfortunately, it's a little bit tricksy on whether or not they break, because they get at least one use. Sometimes you get a few more. Hey, good. Right. Literally steal everything. Manky food? No, it could be worse. Oh, another locked door. That's not good. Okay, I want to keep them together for the moment, because it would take longer to go to one of these other places than it would to hang around for the lockpick. Righty Dokeson. Righty Dokeson. Shit. That's not good. Please let this area be unlocked. Looks like it might be. Oh, grand. Oh, grand it is. Both of them are. Okay. Okay, and we got sleeping areas. Okay. Because that's what you need. Top right hand corner, where it says by the characters' little icons, warmth, stamina, satiety. Warmth, duh, you're in freaking Antarctica. Or the North Pole, I forget which one it is. I think it's Antarctica. Stamina, well, that's energy, general tiredness. Satiety is hunger. It's hunger. I don't know why they've given it such a posh name, but that's essentially what it is. And how are we actually doing for those? We're doing okay so far. Doing okay so far. I need to get out of these places nice and quick. Whilst I'm thinking about that, whilst they're running across here, let's have a look at their tools. What's in the toolbox? So I've got repair tool, repair hammer, the hacksaw, you saw what to do, shovel and repair kit. Okay, that's handy. That's handy. That's handy. And you really want to be as outside for as little as possible, because apart from the obvious derb out of the warmth, it saps everything much faster. It's almost sort of Simsy in a way. It's doing the game a bit of a disservice, but that's the sort of the feeling I get. They've even got the same sort of colour meters. Okay, that's... bugger. Right, that door's shut, so I can't go in there. I need to find some keys then. In which case, well, the red indicates locked, so damn, I might not be able to get into those places. That's not a good start. Well, this is very typical of the early part of the game, I find. You just run around, steal everything as quickly as possible. Okay, nothing. Oh god damn, this place is empty. Those interactable things are highlighted. Anything? Oh. Oh. Bugger. That's not good. That's not good at all. This is not good. This is not good at all. I'm going to be leaving a ton of supplies behind. So in my test run through, one of the first items I came across was the Ring of Keys, which essentially means you can unlock any locked door in the game that's not locked with something special, but it takes a while to do. But those keys are permanent, so you've essentially found the keys on the keychain to the base. I do not have that. Okay, get in there to warm up. And I need to see what this place needs, because if it needs a key, if it's a key door, and I do not have that, and I have no way of getting to it, I'm kind of stuffed. Again, one of the problems with randomly generated games, you need to be careful, otherwise you can make it so your players can't progress. I just need to see if this door is... well, actually locks the door. I left the keys to this passage and an old jack in my private quarters. I'm going to get it in return, don't wander off. Ha 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 ha! Fortuitous lie, I do not. Because this little door over here, let's rotate the camera around. Blocked by snow, and I've got a shovel. So that at least means I can get into there. Let's rotate it back. With isometric games, even though you can rotate, I always like it more where you can... God blimey, that really did crash hard. I always do like it when you can... You just stick in one perspective. I find myself tending to do that. Grand. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking for a stand of some description. Going to sleep and yeah. And that's a great thing for... I don't know, maybe it was an X-Files that did it about something, how that they were trapped somewhere and they couldn't go to sleep, otherwise they either died or went mad or... aha. Oh, wait, hold on. I've got a lockpick again. No. I need the food more than I need that. Okay. But there was... yes, that place already had sleeping arrangements. So I can just do that. This is far, far longer than I like to spend on the first area. I mean, like I said, I've only done a couple of playthroughs, and both of them ended horribly. Yeah, you just, Now, I know what you're thinking. Her stamina's getting low and you'll buy the sleeping place. Don't you want to do that? I don't. Because as you've probably inferred, if you're not silly, from those books and all the info whatnots. Aha, hot soup. Very good to grab. But something doesn't happen. Some bad happen goodness not when you go to Snoozles. No, it's more important that I get food supplies. Oh hey, yeah, try the trick. Come on. Give me green. Yes! Yeah. These little random events are very, very rare. Oh, I got an axe. Grand. Another tools? You want tools. You want as many flipping tools as you can get your hands on. Okay, how actually is my sword doing? Wrong button. Okay, that's nearly broken. How am I doing for... okay, no, I can repair it though. So in that case, yes, saw that up for fuel. This place has got to smell lovely. Okay, keep going. But, question, why the hell do they have a deep freeze when they're in the frickin' Arctic? Okay, so that's the saw gone. Oh well. Okay, I made me bed and I've got to lie in it. Come on, there's got to be something. Ah, shite. There was nothing here. Damn, okay, where was it that was locked off to me? No, come on. Okay, shite, I can't get into the lab area. Oh, damn it. Nope, okay, right, well. I think the phrase rhymes with clucking bell. However, what I can do is I can get these guys over here and I can at least show you good people what we're dealing with and what we shall be dealing with in the next run. Right, so it's time for buddy buys. Time for buddy buys. Now, weird lights. Never a good sign. Now, I've never, because sometimes it's a case of I make a character rest and what's about to happen happens instantly. Sometimes the entire crew goes to bed and none of them turn up. I'm not sure what the barriers are, what the rules and RNGs are. Now, it might just be because I'm in the first area. Maybe they won't proc. There we go. This is what we're fighting. Giant floaty balls. And what you get is you get these debuffs. So let's quickly go into I. Yeah, now basically they don't... It doesn't... It's a case of... I'm not entirely certain what it is, because when it's just nearby they get sort of freaked out a bit. Yeah, see, they get this little sort of weirded out animation. But it doesn't seem to drain... Actually, that, and these are fun. These are the basic spheres. Because what they want to do is they just want to get in contact with humans and hurt them. For Tiritum and Losely, they're actually pretty bloody easy to get rid of. So let's say, for example, oh, I don't know, some miracle freaking achieved and it was over here that the... What I needed to is for. Oh, no, we're running, but they're after us. So... Aha, lights! See? Lights get them to bugger off, but as you saw, when they get real close, they do tend to muck up all your stats. However, unfortunately, in this run, well, there's no way we can actually unlock that door, so we're going to have to restart. Sorry, guys, you are very dead. Okay, let's give that another shot. And like I said, I love the props to the musicians and the sound designers, because this hits the whole, like I said, late 70s, early 80s creepy sci-fi film. It hits that vibe exactly. Major props there. Okay, and like I said, as handy as their bits and bobs were, they kind of got stuck. But this guy has got this guy's got a toolkit. I really need... Well, actually, I haven't tried these two yet, so why the hell not? Mary Stone the hippie, Casper Jackson the engineer. One of these from Texas. Right, let's open this one a little bit better. Right, what map are we looking at here? Okay. Let's see what we're doing. So it'll be the same as always. There'll be a cabinet with keys, with the key I need in it somewhere. So let's go clockwise. So it makes sense to go in here first since it's right beside us, and you never know what you're going to find. Coal. Coal is the best fuel. Very, very handy. Yeah. Aliens be weird. Although if we ever do actually, as a species, encounter aliens, it's going to be in some form of robot. Aha! Now that was very handy indeed, because that... Now you can see, jacket basically helps them with warmth, and as we know from the statistics stuff, is it Jackson? I forget what the guy's name is. Yeah, Casper Jackson. Yeah, okay, so Casper and Mary. So Casper has not good weather resistance, so we want him to take priority with jackets. Oh yes, Mary, you absolute legend. She has just found the keys to the base. Those are the ones I was talking about, the ones that unlock these little doors. So now she can... Bollocks! So now she can go and unlock that door there. And since it's the first... This is normally a very bad idea to do, but since it's the first area, everywhere is already open and heated already. So I don't need to worry about her, you know, taking ages to open this door and then freezing to death before she can turn on the frickin' radiators. More sacks of coal. Hey, doing good with the fuel. Unfortunately, because I haven't got Olaf, I'm going to be using a lot more of it. Yeah, you see what I mean about how it takes so freaking long to do the keys for the doors? Damn. Doesn't know why. The reason the windows are highlighted, because sometimes the windows can be open, which is bad, because if you do manage to find somewhere and turn... Aha! Get in there, love. Blimey. When you do manage to get into... Have I got... Damn, I haven't got a saw. Okay, Handy, do some cooking. Because you said... Was it you said you got a nutrition shake whenever she does cooking? So if that means double food, that'd be very handy, because that was... Blimey, lots of coal. Maybe the game balances out dependent on characters. And let's do a nutrition shake as well. Very nice. But at least now I've got that ring of keys. I'm not... The last freaking run is not going to happen again. Yep, more information. Always have a look just in case, because you never know. Aha, more stuff. Aha. But see, now she can just do that. It takes time. But blimey, the fact you can just do it at all is great, because those keys, to my knowledge, don't break. You know, it's like you always have the option. It's slow, but you always have the option. It's much better to be able to do something rather than just coming up against a brick wall. Hey, what we got? Refrigerator, handy handy. Boiled food, damn. Ah, bag of trash. You never know. You never know. Right. Yeah, you've done there. So you haven't got great heat resistance, cold resistance even. So you skedaddle on over here too, Marys. Okay, nothing there. Okay, so you head on down there. Yeah, see how much better his warmth is now he's gotten that jacket? Didn't even really need to send him there. Okay, right, let's get you guys teamed up together properly. It does make more sense. Oh, shit, okay. Sometimes that happens. Characters cut themselves. And you need to use bandages. Now, fortunately, I've got the sterile ones. Sometimes you have to just, well, nut up and use the manky old ones and just hope they didn't have AIDS. Though I don't know. I don't know what the requirements for being an Arctic explorer is, but I'm pretty certain chronic long-term conditions which require heavy medication probably rule you out. Hey, gas can. Because actually, yeah, because I haven't got Olaf, because Olaf starts with one, and that means I didn't have one before. That is damn... Hey, and a crowbar. This is going much, much better. He says before immediately get mullered by something. Shovel? Okay, well, I've got a shovel already, but fortuitously you can double up. And an axe as well. Very nice. Crate of taters. Oh, bloody hell, Mary. What are you doing to yourself? Okay, well, shit, I'm going to have to use the old bandages and hope she doesn't get sick. Come on, Lucky Mary. Lucky Mary. Shit. Bollocks, I don't have anything. Okay, where's the... I've already been to the medical station. Just gonna have to hope there's something in there. But in that case, I'm going to need to split up. Because fortunately, the inventory is kind of like the storage crates from the old Resis. You know, that you just... Each one was magically connected to each other. You know, I'm just gonna have to hope someone finds some bandages. And that means I need to aha and see in here. Looks like the furnace is on. Okay, lockpick to get you in there nice and quick. Try the trick because you're already bleeding. You know and he just found some. Nice. Okay. And quickly there we are. Fourth. Go Jackson. But see, now they're being very, very slow in going around here. Will you go inside, girl? I see the wires we need, but this panel is hot. There should be a switch which cuts off the power. Wait, on a second. Maybe this isn't a key door. I always thought it was a case of because maybe it's just the runs which I've done. No, don't waste that there. Okay, there's the switch. Pull the switch there. Maybe it's just... Oh. No. You got warmth and you got time. Okay, we need wire cutters. Okay, what do we have? We don't have those. Okay. So Mary can skedaddle on over there. I said, although things are shared, if one person's using them, obviously other people can't, which, you know, that makes sense. Okay, that's locked. Okay, lockpicks, because lockpicks aren't used for anything else. But the other stuff, like one of the ones on there is the crowbar. You want to save the crowbar, because there are some doors which are necessary, which you can only get through via them. Okay, so we've got snoozing. Nothing? Damn. Okay, you have the boiler room door. Now, logic would make sense that I would want to put the power on in here so that he can go around nice and quick. Unfortunately, I do not have, at least I haven't found yet, a gas can. No, not a gas can, a gas barrel. Or petrol barrel, whatever you like to call them. Which means I might have a limited amount. Okay, anything in here to scavenge? Okay, can I make... I can make a med kit. That's good. That's very good. Ah, speak of, and he shall appear. Right, and as far as I'm aware, the barrels of fuels are infinite. So at least that means Casper Jackson can turn on the electricity where he is. Okay, what do we got? Snoozing bookcase. Yep, okay, fine. So in that case, you need to have an explorer. Nothing, nothing. Okay, so that's that area done. But I need the wire cutters. I haven't actually found the damn things yet. Oh, this is going to be another bloody one, is it? While Mary's here, she can at least go into the frickin'... Go to the exit one and find out if it is an electrical door. Really bleeding over it isn't. Hold the phone. Where is the generator? It has a digital lock, but someone's torn at the wires. Okay, fine. Okay, so maybe they are randomized, but in that case, I don't have wires, and if I need wires, I've got an axe. I can at least get some supplies. Okay, damn, looks like this place doesn't have a generator. Might be a first. You know, not even one that you need to repair. Wait, what? Okay. I now have the wire cutters from somewhere. I genuinely have absolutely no idea where the hell those just came from. Okay then. I'm not going to complain. I am confused, but I'm not going to complain. Okay, grand. So now, Mary can go and do that whilst I get those two ready for escape from this area. Because as you can see with both of their stats, they need food and they need sleep. So Mary's just going to sort the wires out here. Jackson's just going to have a little wait there. Oh, blimey, this is going to take forever, isn't it? But I need to do that now because the basic plan is they're going to go in here, eat, both sleep at... Oh, here's something. Both sleep at the same time. Yes, there'll be a bunch of anomalies that will turn up, but at the very least... Okay, cigarettes, not great, but whatever. But then they can just book it for the exit, which is nice and close and already opened. Like I said, I love the music in this. Because sometimes you get stuff which makes absolutely no sense. You go have a gothic Victorian horror game that has techno music whenever there's a fight, you know, really bleeding stupid stuff, but that works. Right, okay, so she's just got protein things. So let's see what these protein things get us. Okay, not much, and you know, fair enough, I didn't really expect that. So you can have that. Oh damn, did I not cook? I'll hit that. I did cook stuff. Okay, good. Okay, fully fueled. Now with the snoozle, yep. Fireflies turn up. I just need to keep an eye out on what type of anomalies turn up. If it's just the black holes, I can just leg it from them. They're not a problem. If It's the electrical ones are the worst I've found so far, followed by the ice ones. Spoilers, they're just giant floating pools. That's the thing which they're interesting, but let's face it, they're not as threatening as the Thing style monsters. See, and now they're done. And now they can just book it. And yes, it may be coming around for them, but all I need to do is Casper's going to be first, so and wait there and scare it off with the light. No, and now they're there. Leave. Skedaddle. Zone 1 cleared. Just going to pause because I don't want them to waste it. These weird alien objects, you can get them. They're basically a lucky dip. Sometimes you can press them and you get full heal of everything, of just one, just two, or they could sap everything of one. And my guys are good at the moment, so it's not really worth it. Okay. So if we go in a clock, actually, let's have a look. See, I think I know what this one. I think this is the weights one. We need to carry heavy stuff to that place in order to open a lock. Okay, shovel. Jackson can do that. Mary. Okay, they both got good. It makes sense to do this while I've got the opportunity. Lockpick that entrance. Oh, and zoom out. And at least if things get bad and I can find myself back over here, I can at least grab that alien artifact and just see. I mean, you never know. But this is going to be the area where it starts. It's not as bad as later ones, but where it starts that there are buildings which are not preheated. You need to go in and, I mean, there was that one in the last one, but they get far, far more common, which is not already lit up and heated up, and sometimes has broken bits and bobs in it as well. Yeah. Okay, critical, handy dandy. So Jackson's about to finish that. Hey, this place is heated as well. Okay, what's the alien object? But they're all the same thing. Okay, yeah, axe that up. Got a stove, grand, but I want Mary to do that. Hey, oh, this is a good one. Yeah, I want to. How's the axe doing? I've used it a lot. Oh, it's got a couple more in it. Aha, that is a mid-tier jacket. That's good, and I can just swap round. Hey, doing well, doing well. You can use the general keys for that one. Yeah, this is a good start to this area. Handy dandy workbench here. Can I repair the axe? What do I need for that? I've got all the stuff for the axe. I'm doing actually quite well for tools. So yeah, actually, Mary, you are going to have to hack that crate to bits. Yeah, scratch that. I'm doing incredibly well for tools. Yeah, I'm going to want to repair that. That's very nearly broken. And I haven't got it to a point where something has smashed entirely on me. I don't really want it to get to that point. Because it might be a case of if it's broken, then you have to pay a lot more to repair it, or it might just be irreparable. Okay, spoiled food. And again, spoiled food is a emergency measure. You don't want to eat it unless you've got anything else in your inventory whatsoever. I just realised that this particular video is more sort of like, hey, this is how you play the game. It's not really sort of a haha, isn't this weird, but weird or funny. But this is the sort of game which doesn't really have that sort of vibe. Where the hell are you going, Jackson? Don't really have that sort of vibe. Ah, this looks like an info dump, which I will want. Okay, had a good room there and a load of empty rooms. Backsides. Mary skedaddle over to there. Okay, last room. Let's see if it turns up trumps. Shite. Okay, you go pick that lock. But that exit of the first one was very, very good. You can't really ask for... Oh, a pinball table. You know what? I would love it if that was like a non-brand knockoff of like the Thing. Because, as I said, this is very, very clearly what the entire aesthetic is going for. Might as well go for it. Let's face it, there was something very special about that era of sci-fi horror from like the late 70s, early 80s. Like you had your aliens and your the Things and those sort of vein of films. It's all getting. I really don't like how they just stand around if you're not telling them exactly what to do. You know, it makes sense if they headed towards like warm areas. Yes, smash that crate to bits. And another axe, damn. Oh, bugger, I didn't need to waste resources, but you don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, you got good stuff, you can tell me that. Okay, I've got time, I'm going to save me tools. Because the reason this takes so long is literally they've got the keys to all the doors on the base, so you just got to go through all of them time and time again. If you've ever had to do that with like the keys at your workplace or whatever, there's a hell of a lot more doors than you'd think. Okay, now you can do that. So one of the best things about the film The Thing, I thought, was the whole... Hello, chemical suit, what's that? I haven't found you before. Maximum protection in toxic environments. Well, you sound very handy. Okay, how many lockpicks? How many... So, I've got one more use on that lockpick. And I've only got a single crowbar, so might as well lockpick that door. Just for time's sake. Because that stamina and food is going down. Okay, so there's that stove there, which I want to get Mary to at some point. She can do the crate then and there. Yeah, see, 2 uses. Locked toolbox. Okay. Go on, do your magic. Okay, anything in here? One thing. Well, one thing is better than nothing. Come on, Jackson, my lad. Get me some good. And don't break anything. Hey, bulletin board. Oh yeah, that is mentioning these. Do you may recognise the design? Yep. It's a ghost. It's a ghost trap from Ghostbusters. Okay, so now Mary's got that place sorted. Okay, so Jackson can go to the research station. Actually, no. Other way around. Jackson goes to the repair shop. Mary goes down to the research station because then she can then hop across to the canteen and do that cooking because she's good at it. Because I'm hoping... Actually, no, it should be. This should be the area, because I'm just guessing from the design of this building that this is one of the ones where it's a pressure lock. You need to get a bunch of heavy items, put them on like a... Actually, no. Because it's a pedestrian door. It may just be straight up 2 locked doors. That would be very handy. As you can see, these are starting to get a bit lower. But bloody hell, I am rolling in tools. Yeah, okay. Am I totally out of... That was foolish. I'm now totally out of lockpicks. No, okay, no, I'm going to have to employ patience. Not one of my strong suits. Right, where are we going here? I mean, I know it's just for the game's sake, but I always thought one of the whole points of having with Arctic bases, you wanted everything in one building because that means you don't have to do these running between cold areas. God damn it, there's a lot of locked doors here. But then again, going off of the info I got from admittedly it's from RimWorld, it's from a game, but if everything is one big building and a fire breaks out and the outside environment is deadly, oh boy, that is not a situation you want to be in, so it makes sense to have separate... Bloody hell! How many tools am I finding? See, the lights have just gone out, so now Jackson is going to have to go around slowly. But I've got 2 axes and only 1 saw, so it makes sense to axe that to death. Oh, and the Leckie's gone out in hers as well, see? Because this area has started off with less less power in all of the generators. Now it's not too bad because I haven't really done a lot of. I've actually done most of the exploring now. The one thing you don't want to do is when you're exploring, because you have to do it slowly and you have to point the lights manually because otherwise they miss stuff. But in this area, there is no gas canister, so I can't do what I did before. Well, I was going to do it, but I didn't need to do it in the end, and just use up the fuel and then just go straight to the gas tank again. Okay, but I'm going to have to go around each of these places. Okay, right, so that area is empty. So now Mary can go to the stove. Again, it's because she's good at it. And, yeah, Jackson can investigate. Okay, no, okay. Gonna have to do the whole closed entrance thing. And the sleeping area is not as close to the exit as I'd have liked, but at the very least... So Jackson goes up and investigates this building, see what needs to be done. Well, Mary does the cooking in the canteen. Yeah, and he hasn't got great warmth resistance, and that takes time, but he can just do it, look inside, run back, because if it's just 2 locked doors, that's fantastic. At least now I can cook everything, go bananas. Then do what I did last time. Head back to the sleeping area, sleeping quarters, dormitories, that's the word I'm looking for, and then just eat, sleep, run like hell. So let's see what's in here. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. It's a chemical leak. That's why I found those chemical suits. So how many do I actually have? Oh, what a coincidence. I've got 3, just the amount of characters I might have had. Maybe in that first playthrough, maybe in that first attempted run there might have been something. You know, that key might have been somewhere and I just totally missed it. Gonna have to fuel this because, like I said, one of the enemy types is an electrical orb and they go for you if there's no generator. Okay, yeah, chuck some rotten wood in there so it doesn't go out while snoozing. Oh, and see, now I've lit this area, I didn't even clock that there was this door. Hot soup, more soup, soup for days. I'm going to unlock that door. Mary's nearly done. Any more food? Okay, I can make some hot coffee. Come on, I don't want to waste me coffee. Hey! 2 for 1 coughs. Nice. Coffee is good because it doesn't do much for your food. It does do a lot for your stamina though, and if you're in a situation where you need to stay awake but not die, well, as much as caffeine kind of buggers you up, and it does if you actually look it up, you know, better safe than dead. Aha! File cabinet. I mean, it's probably info I've already got. Yeah, this is letting us know the ice spheres exist. I'm sorry, what was that? Yeah, it's they be bastards. That's what it be. Come on. Is that all the coffee now? Okay, that's all of the food supplies. So now I need to skedaddle. Mary needs to run as quickly as she can over there. And then we can do what we did before. Oh no, we got 2 gas canisters. I didn't know that. Okay. And food. Doing pretty good for food. Doing pretty good for food. Okay, this is actually a decent run. I mean, admittedly we're in area 2 and I've never made it past area 3. I mean, I got very close, but got mullered. Like, badly. Right, okay. Food time, guys. Okay, so let's see what we want. I don't actually know the precise stats of these, so I'm just going to go for these. I want to leave the soup just because of the warmth, you know. And I don't want to have the food bars are there, but this is one of those games. Again, it's reminded me a bit of the old playthroughs I did of Sheltered. Okay, and okay, actually, yeah, they're nearly full up. So if I get actually, why am I even doing that? I've got one of these nutrition shakes. Yeah. So maybe if those get them up to max food, they can then sleep. Okay, nearly. I'm going to go with that. So Mary there, Casper there. And at the very least, where's the entrance door? Okay, come on. Come on, come on. Shit! Oh, that's bad. Come on, leave. Leave, 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 leave. Okay. Good. Good, that was lucky. Sleep! Come on, sleep! Oh, thank fuck. Because basically, as you can see with the health in the very top right, has gone ever so slightly down. Because it's proximity. Because it won't come in as long as there's heat. Right. Okay, and now... Okay. They're on that side, so it makes sense to book it for... No, this place is cold, though. Okay, if we book it for here-ish, and then just turn, we should then be able to... Oh, shit, that place is gone as well. Okay, fine. We'll just have to go the long way round. Nope. Fuck off, you. You ain't having my body warmth. Come on. Okay, Casper's there. Oh, damn, that's it. I've got bullets but no guns. Oh. Right, I am going to have to change my plans. I am going to have to go in here and get the food and get the fuel and electricity on. Because that thing will just come into there and kill. Nope. Mary, lights. You need a torch. Looks like I might not have had to do that. Oh well. I'm gonna have to wait it out because they do eventually despawn. Because it's gonna have to. I don't have a. If it stays around forever, I'm screwed because there is no way, because that door's locked, even with the crowbar and the chemical suit on, this needs to despawn before I can do anything. Oh, seriously, piss off, mate. You know what the really annoying thing is? I can't even say light a plank on fire and use it as like a burning torch, as like an emergency. Like, yeah, it will last seconds, but it will at least get that thing to piss off. Seriously, naff off. Yeah, thank criminy. Right. Now we can do that. Same as before. Chemical suit, crowbar. Then we're on to number 3. Okay, Casper. So I'm guessing this is probably nowhere near as warm as you want to be. Actually, it makes more sense if Mary grabs the puffer jacket and just holds fire out here, while Casper does that. Okay, and then chemical suit for Mary. There we are, both of them. Right, well, I'm going to leave that pause, and I'm going to leave Distrust here for the moment. This has become one of the most unexpected games I thought I'd give it a try. I never thought I'd like it as much as I do. Maybe it's just because I like the aesthetic that it draws from. Maybe it's the whole sort of, it's rogue-like, but it's not a case of like, okay, as you saw, there's been a couple of times where I've been screwed by the random generator, and, you know, fair enough, that's it. But it's never a case of, it's like, with some games you can spend maybe hours in like one run, and then you're screwed over because of a random number generator, and then you go back and you've made no progress. The simple fact is, with the run which I did before the first run, which failed horribly, I actually unlocked these two characters just for playing the game. And that's what I think quite a lot of games these days have forgotten. They've forgotten to do progression like that. You want to give your player something to make you want to keep coming back to your game, and Distrust manages this beautifully. I definitely recommend this as a purchase. But either way, for the moment, thank you very much indeed for watching this silly little video of mine. If you enjoyed it, have a little look-see down below to see if there's anything else I've done which takes your fancy. If so, have a little look-see. By all means, my friend. Subscribe if you want to, but most importantly, please be wonderful to each other. Good night.